We're willing to come with so much power and strength to force correction on other groups of people, but not for ourselves. That makes absolutely no sense.
It's time to tell it like it is.
He's a natural salesman right there. So come through and see us. Listen, we have Cat Williams tickets. We're giving away gift cards.
Stop supporting these people. You want to go and see Cat Williams, his little comedy show and shit, but then you find out he was arrested with drugs and shit on him, or he was intoxicated and acting a fool, whatever they had to arrest him. He was all doped up or drunk out of his mind, whichever one it is. He's knocked out, asleep in a car, just sitting in the middle of the road. And police had to be called so people see him, and the police were called so they could wake him up and try to get him. I mean, come on now. That's not setting good examples for our people. So why support those type of people? Why support those people? Some R&B singer, you're involved in some domestic violence where you're beating the crap out of your girlfriend or something? Don't go to a concert where that daggone R&B singer is performing. Now, of course, they have concerts. There's multiple talents. So guess what? Those other talents need to go and know not to do tours with those talents either. Because they know people are not going to buy tickets because that talent is involved in this tour that I'm in. That's going to affect my money. It doesn't matter what kind of job you're doing. You could be a goddamn janitor. You put your hands on one of the patrons or something like that, one of the people that were being served in a restaurant or something at some point in time. Guess what? Now people are not going to go to that restaurant. Guess what's going to happen to that guy? You're going to get fired. It's acceptable for us to do that when it comes to other groups of people. Racist ass white people. Walmart, Target. They're not treating us right. They're not setting a good example. Boycott. Or do all kinds of shit that'll fuck with their money or mess their business up. Because they're not setting a good example. We'll be quick to do that when it comes to other races of people. But for our own goddamn people, we don't care that we will continue to fail ourselves, not holding ourselves accountable the same way we do other groups of people, which is ultimately going to make them change their ways, make them change how they're doing things, make them reconsider how they are, how they're acting. We don't want that for ourselves though? Do you not understand how insanely stupid that is? You still got people out here who are family and friends with no good ass people. You know they're out there involved in some illegal shit. You know they're out there doing no damn good. You still in a relationship with that person. You still associate with that person. So with their family. Cut them the fuck off. I've done it myself. The countless times I've heard older black people telling me, you're wasting your time, black people ain't never gonna change and shit like that. Those type of things they say. I've mentioned this in videos of mine, YouTube videos. I've mentioned this in Facebook Live recordings. This is something that older black people say to me often. It disturbs me that they feel that way. I'm bothered by the fact they feel that way. But when you so often have your people, your black people, almost immediately in denial of correction, but insanely quick to support the failure, the destruction, the nonsense, the negative shit, the stupidity, us fighting each other, tearing each other down, and we're supporting that shit. Proudly posting these videos, laughing about it. When we're doing all these things that will suggest that we don't care about ourselves. I understand why these older people are saying that shit. Energy, focus, time, money, effort, all this we will take, you will not hesitate to apply towards other groups of people if they have done us wrong. But you won't do that with our own daggone people. Failure. We are failing ourselves. We are giving these other groups of people the opportunity, in some situations, depending on how hard we go, we're forcing them to change, to be better, to reconsider their fucked up ass ways. But we don't want to do that for ourselves. So we're helping these other groups of people be better, to change for the better, to make better decisions, to improve themselves. But we're not willing to do that for ourselves.
I do apologize for the shaking in the video, and I want to summarize this video, this dash cam video of mine real quick, in case you guys weren't able to hear everything, because I was driving and I know there was a lot of noise. But in summary, this video was just speaking as it relates to the correction that we need to subject ourselves to. We promote, we encourage, we do things attempting to force other groups of people to make positive changes, but we don't do the same for ourselves. It's not the same. We don't give the same attention to these things that we subject ourselves to and what we put ourselves through. We're very quick to come together in mass numbers when there is some type of disturbing situation, perhaps like involving a police officer, a white officer and a black man. We riot, we boycott, we will demonstrate the ability to do what's necessary, devoting our time, energy, money, attention, focus, all this that we are willing to give to these situations that we expect to lead to some positive change from other groups of people that have wronged us. We are so willing to force correction for other groups of people, but not the same for ourselves. Destructive ass TV shows, these TV shows that only project us in a negative light, and all these failure, destructive ass stereotypes about our people. Social media, all these different things on social media and TV where they literally, these days, they're literally allowing us to fight each other on TV, destroying each other, fighting each other, baddies and a number of other shows. And we support this. It's not millions and millions of West Indian people or Hispanic people or white people or Asian people who are supporting all this destruction and failure. It's our people. Our people. We go and sell these concerts out. We're making these people with this destructive ass music and all this failure, and we are the ones making them filthy rich for destroying us. It's not these other groups of people. Destructive ass black people who we continue to support. And it doesn't even have to be just the celebrities, the people we made rich and famous, even our own families. We have to develop the strength to separate ourselves from these no good ass people. If you truly care to see a significant positive difference for us, then subscribe to change, subscribe to being better people.